What is going on, everybody? My name is Joshua Sparks, and in this quick video today, I'm going to be sharing with you just a few tips on how to chase your dreams. Okay, so if you're anybody who has a dream that for some reason you believe in your mind you are not ready to chase that dream yet, this video is for you. Okay, so to be completely transparent with you, I am exactly the same as you, if you are in fact in that position right now. Okay, so I too am somebody who has for some reason told myself and convinced myself that for me to start chasing my dreams, that I first need to achieve ABC or achieve this milestone first before I can ever even do this. To give you an example, first before I can ever speak on camera or in person, first I need to be worthy of somebody who is able to speak on camera, right? Who's able and worthy of sharing value, right? Now, there's a few things about that, okay? First thing is, it's a lie, okay? It is a lie, because we will never really reach that point in which we fully believe we are ready. There will always be some form of a surrendering that needs to happen when we take a big leap of faith, okay? i.e., chase your dream, okay? So that's number one. Number one is it's a lie. It's a lie that we've convinced ourselves of so that we can protect ourselves from, number one, failure, and number two, success. Believe it or not, so many of us are not just afraid of failure and judgment, right? We're also afraid of success, because achieving the success that we know that we are worthy of and that we know that we want, achieving that success means that we're no longer the same person. You see, our identity is attached, our ego, is attached to our identity. It wants to remain the same. It doesn't want to experience that level of a shift, right? So that's the first thing, okay? The first thing is that it's a lie. We do not need to wait. We do not need to get ready. We do not need to achieve this thing, whatever this thing is that we've convinced ourselves of. Let's say you want to be a personal trainer. You might have yourself convinced that before you can ever become a physical personal trainer, that first you need to have this amazing, immaculate body that's just ridiculously in shape, right? And until you have that goal achieved, you're someone who's not worthy of yet to be a personal trainer or a coach, right? Now, of course, is it important to walk the walk? Yes, it is. It's very, very important, right? To back up your words and your thoughts with actions, okay? But a lot of times, the only way for you to actually embody that identity as a coach is to begin coaching, is to begin doing the very thing that you want to do, okay? So that brings me to the second point, okay? So the first one is that this idea that first we need to do this thing for us to even be allowed, right? Allowed to chase our dreams, allowed to do this thing that we really want to do. It's a lie, right? It's a false idea that we have in our head to keep our ego safe, okay? That's the first thing, okay? The second thing is, if you have a dream that you want to achieve, okay, your focus, aside from just allowing yourself to do it, right, giving yourself the permission to do it, your focus should just be on doing the very thing and being the very person that version of you would be, or what that version of you would do. So let me give you an example. Again, if you wanted to be a personal trainer or a coach in any way, okay, your goal should just be to take time each and every day to be that version of yourself, okay? So this is a very good example. As I said in the beginning of this video, I am the same exact way. I have been. That's the key thing right there. I have been that person in the past who labels myself as someone who's not yet worthy of doing what I want to do, right? Because I have this false idea in my head that I'm not ready for it yet, that I have to do or achieve this certain goal first before I'm able to start doing the very thing. And so that's, you know, it's a mess, right? It'll stop you from whatever it is that you want in life, okay? So like I said, this is a very good example right here, case in point, right? If I want to speak to people, if I want to impact, right? If I want to make a difference in people's lives, which is one of my life's missions, that is one of my dreams, then I have to give myself time each and every day, ideally, right? To just do the very thing that I want to be doing, right? So if I think about the type of person that I want to be, if I think about the type of life that I want to live, I think about what would that version of me be doing, okay? Well, if I am a speaker, right? If I am a leader in one way or another, that version of me would be on camera. That version of me would be speaking. That version of me would be sharing value, okay? That person of me would be posting on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. That person of me would be showing up. It would be doing this very thing that I'm doing right now. That's what that version of me would be doing, okay? So it's simple. If that's who I want to be, and if that's what that version of me would be doing, then the answer is I need to just start doing it, right? And so it sounds simple, right? It sounds like maybe it's a little bit too easy to do, therefore it's very easy to not do, right? But that's it. That is literally it. It is the same way that anybody who is currently living their dreams, it's the same way that all of them got there. They just started doing the very thing that they want to be doing, okay? And so that brings me to the third point that is just coming off the top of my head. You have to take imperfect action, okay? And when you have to take action, okay, and chances are you're gonna have to take imperfect action. I know for a fact that I'm gonna look back on this video, my first ever YouTube video, and I'm gonna say, Josh, terrible lighting, your audio is terrible, and you know, your hair could be a little bit more put together, right? I'm gonna have all these thoughts, but it won't matter, and it doesn't already matter, right? The point and what really does matter is that I'm taking action. I'm doing the very thing that the version of myself that I want to be would be doing and will be doing, right? So the third thing is just to take imperfect action. You just have to get started. You don't have to do all the planning and strategizing, and there's nothing wrong with that. Believe me, I am a planner and I am a strategizer. Too much so, right? That I get in my own way, because when you start to plan and start to strategize and start to think about things too much, you get in your own way. You don't actually end up ever taking the very action that you need to be taking. So, to recap, if you have a dream, which of course you do because you're a human being, right? You have a dream. First thing you need to realize and understand and believe to your core is that you are already worthy of beginning that journey. Everybody has something to share. Everybody has value to bring into this human existence and this human experience. Everybody has their own true life's purpose, okay? And there is absolutely nothing that you need to do before you can start becoming that person, okay? So you just need to know and believe and trust that you right now are already exactly where you need to be. You're perfect just the way you are, and you have more than enough value to share. Whatever it is that you want to do, whether it's being a coach, being a speaker, starting a business, whatever it is that you want to do, you are already worthy of beginning it. You are already worthy of starting, okay? That's the first thing. The second thing, I'm kind of blanking. I'm a little bit forgetting right now what the second thing is, but I remember now. You just need to allow yourself to be that very person, okay? So whatever it is that you want to achieve, whatever type of person you want to become, think about what would that person's day-to-day routine look like? What would their day-to-day actions look like, okay? Chances are you can already start taking action on those day-to-day things right there so that you can start vibrating at the frequency of that new higher level version of yourself, okay? And the third thing is, again, you know, kind of aligns with the second point, is you just have to take imperfect action. Don't get caught up in the overthinking and the overanalyzing, because I promise you that will do nothing but delay you to the point where you're now a year on still thinking about, I want to do this thing, but like I'm not ready yet, or I have to do this, I have to strategize, I have to plan, or I don't have everything in order yet, right? You just have to do the very thing. You have to take imperfect action. You have to let go of your need or your attachment to having everything be perfect, okay? Nobody's first video was ever perfect. Nobody's first song was ever perfect. Nobody's first painting was ever perfect. Nobody's first football game or soccer game was ever perfect, okay? Everybody just started taking imperfect action. All the people that we look up to, right? You think about, I believe Thomas Edison, right? The guy who invented the light bulb. Took him 1,000 different times to actually get this thing to work. 1,000 times, right? Talk about taking imperfect action, right? So that is it for today, okay? Allow yourself to believe and trust and know that you are worthy, you have enough value, you have everything you need to get started, okay? And then think about what that type of person would be doing on a daily basis and start doing those things, and take imperfect action and just start doing them, right? It sounds simple, but I promise you, if you just do those 3 simple things, whatever you want in life, you will achieve it. So again, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. My name is Joshua Sparks, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.